Hello, it's Celeste here, and welcome to A Crafter's Story. I played around with some of these little stamps yesterday after I saw a picture in a magazine with a whole bunch of little, they were little though, little stamps that somebody had made, and I thought, that looks like something I would like to make, and I've been I did some giant stamps, which if you guys haven't seen, I'll put the description in the link, in the description below of this video. And I thought, gosh, what if I made little ones that I can use as stickers perhaps, or maybe even like a little, if this was my page and I put it at the bottom here and I only put double-sided tape down the side, it was like this little mini slide-in pocket, whatever you want to do with it. And I thought maybe I'd show you how I made these. There's just 6 little examples. I made a whole stack of them because once I got started, I kind of went crazy. All right, let me show you how I did these. Give me 1 sec to move these aside. Now, I don't know much about alcohol inks. I haven't really worked with it much, but I did recently buy a couple of them, and I thought, I don't know where my red one went. Doesn't matter, but it's weird. So I have these alcohol inks that I put into a spray bottle with some water. So this one you can see I've used quite a lot, but I put about, I'd say 3/4, 2/3 water and maybe 2 squirts of my ink and made up the solution. And then that was sepia. This one is, I think it's called Poppy Field. The bottle disappeared on me, but I believe it's called Poppy Field. And then I've got Mermaid, and I think this one was Patina. And it's really easy. It's a little messy, but it's easy to do. So I really just took some watercolor paper. Now this is a 140-pound watercolor paper, and I've taped it down onto my little cutting board because when I did it previously, because I'm using so much water in the spray bottles with ink, the paper warped. And it's not a big deal because as soon as it dried, it kind of flattened out again. But, it was just a bit of a pain. So all I'm really going to do is randomly put down color, just all over the place. And you can come back and layer a bit and put in a little extra. Once it's dry, if you want to come back and put in another layer of one of the colors, you absolutely can. See, put in some sepia. I'm going to have to fill this bottle up. It's getting a bit, you can tell which ones are my favorite. It's my favorite. Okay, let's see. Like that. Oh, it's much better with a tape on, hey? Yeah, I struggled. It was kind of bowing and all running to the side, and it was a pain. Okay, so this one's not hugely a different color. So let's see, it was doing kind of that, but just worse. All right, so that's all you're going to do, and then I leave it to dry. If you're impatient like me, you use a heat gun. But I'm going to leave that to dry, and I'll use this one later on. So I've already did one last night and let it dry overnight. Let's see, did I made a bit of a mess, but that's okay. So this one dried overnight, and then I came in with my ruler, and you guys, the size you decide to make your stamps or your stickers, whatever you're going to use these for, is totally up to you. I personally just decided to do 3 inches by 2.5 inches, which is going to make roughly that shape. But you could come in and cut it just a little thinner, which I might actually do with, let's make this one just a little bit thinner, because otherwise they're all kind of squarish, right? Just something like that. There we go. And to even it out, let's do this top one as well. because I kind of like that long skinny shape as well. All right, like that. So we're going to be cutting along this line instead of that one, and just along there. So that shape and these thin ones. Okay, that doesn't really matter right now. Now, I just pulled out a whole bunch of my stamps. Let's see, which one should we start with? This one. I did a lot of these butterflies and dragonflies, so I thought maybe I would do something maybe just with the flowers, and because I really just want to show you guys how this works, and don't need to do a whole bunch of them. Oh, this comes out so beautifully. All right, I'm gonna have to go, let's go up like that. That's nice. I like that. Not sure how these ladies will turn out. I haven't tried them yet, but let's give this a try and see how that turns out. Oh, it's a bit much. I don't want that. It's a bit much. Let's see if I can get rid of, I don't want that to transfer. Okay, let's see how that one turns. Maybe we do it on one of these wider ones. I am not a good stamper, you guys. Don't ask me why. I just somehow, that's not bad. Actually, that's not bad. I don't mind that at all. And let's see. Sorry, I'm reaching across because I've put everything in front of me. I don't have a whole lot of space next to me. So let's see, we'll do these lilies. See how they turn out. They could be nice. Phew, it's saturated, but let's see. Down. Because stamps have all kinds of pictures on them, right? Oh, okay. That's not bad. I'm not mad at that. Let's see. Should we do a teapot? Oh, let's do a teapot. Teapot will be nice. I like teapots. I like tea. Okay, let's see. What did I do with that tissue? Here it is. Don't want that edge to transfer. I don't know if it'll... Oh, let's just see what happens. Maybe if I don't press down too hard. Let's see. Nope, I don't like that. But maybe I can come in and fill it in. Oh, well. Okay. All right, so what I did with these guys is I came in, because I do want them to look like a postage stamp. I came in with my postage stamp and I just randomly put it down all over the place. You know, I didn't want to be all matchy because I don't think that's an authentic look for a stamp. So we'll just go down like that. Let's go down, and even if it overlaps, that's okay too. And let's go down kind of off to the side like that. I kind of like that one. I'll do this one anyway, even though it's okay. You know, I have another stamp. I'm going to go away for 1 second, go fetch it, and or do I have it here? Oh no, I have it here. Here it is. And I dropped it. I'm going to probably drop something at least once every week, every video. It's going to become my signature move. Oh my gosh, I'm so clumsy. That's okay. See, we'll put this flower down here. There we go. And I do want to show you how I did the butterfly. So I'm going to go and fetch that because that one turned out so nicely. So I'm going to go and fetch that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, you guys, here is the butterfly that I used previously, and it turned out so nicely because what I like about let me just concentrate. Okay, is that it had little spaces where I could use my gold and white markers and paint pens. See how many of those little segments I can use? Okay, so I'll put this one side. Where can I put it? There. I'll put that one side. Oh, no, wait. I've got to put... I have got... Oh, my goodness. Let us put the stamp. I'm going to have to give this another name. Over here. And also over there. Just like that. Okay, so once you've got the stamps down, you can come in and, excuse me, decorate a little bit. So let's see, maybe for our ladies, we keep it simple. And I'll just put in maybe a couple of little flowers in here, little roses. And just like that, maybe couple of little dots here, squiggles up there, yeah, just like that. Let's put in a couple of extra little leaves on the flowers, just like that. I think I'm going to just leave. I'm not going to add, should I? No, I like that on its own. Put a little squiggle here, like that. I'm going to leave this one until I'm off camera, and I'm going to have to kind of figure out what I can do with that. And I think I can do something. Now the butterfly, let me get my white paint pen out, and what can I use to... I'll use the back of this envelope just to activate the pen. And I'm going to come in on the little leaves, leaves, listen to me, wings, and just maybe fill in a little segment here. A little segment here, just to pop that wing out a little bit, give it a little bit of pizzazz. Maybe down the bottom here we add a little bit of something. There we go, just like that. Okay, so I realize that not everybody is going to have this postage stamp, and so I'm going to show you how you can draw it in yourself. If you don't have one, if you're able to get your hands on one, of course it's ideal, but if you don't, I will show you over here how you can... What did I do with the top of this? Oh, there it is. How you can make your own, just like that. All right, and let's give this little butterfly a little bling up here, a little bit of bling bling, bling bling bling, and like that. Maybe just put a little gold down on her wing here, and then just a couple of... I'm adding a little bit of extra because I think there's a lot of space around where the stamps are, and we are going to put in... I'm going to age the edges, big surprise. You guys know me by now, but I think it still needs maybe a couple of little accents like that. So let me show you. It's more or less the size of the top. This round piece is more or less the size of the top of my glue stick. So if I came down here and I got a marker with a very thin tip, and I just went around carefully to get a nice neat circle like that. It's almost a little too big, but it's okay. And then came in carefully and just drew an inside circle like that. And then I'm going to copy these sort of squiggly wave lines just like this. And I know it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. And the part that I think, how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and on this stamp is written United States Postage. Now you could write Australian postage or South African postage or Great Britain's postage, whatever postage you want to write there is now up to you, which is the fun part, because that means you can just, yeah, God spell Celeste, United, all right, United States. You can now personalize this to your country and even to your town, because that over there is a town. I can't make out what they decided to call that, but I'm going to call our town Craftville. I don't think I'm going to fit it. All right, let's call it Joyville. That might be easier. I think I'll fit Joyville. I would have preferred to live in Craftville. There, just like that. Okay, and then the last little bit is the numbers in the side, in the middle, which I think is just the postal code. So let's call it 3589 5-26. All right, so it is not the same, guys, I understand, but it's pretty close, especially if you can get a piece of a round stencil or something round to make that inside, that circle, the right size. And I don't have the steadiest hand, but that is an option, just an option for you. Okay, so let's see if I can add any other. I don't want to use black because that would not look good. I am going to use my white. Yeah, I'm going to use my white. Just add a little bit of something to these little flowers. And then we're going to cut them out, age them, and put on some double-sided tape at the back. And that is it. That is this craft done. So you can see it's a quick, it's apart from, you know, waiting for your paper to dry, it's actually quite a quick little craft to do. Let's see if I just, all right, I'll leave that. Because you know me, I can just keep going. I just never stop. I'm using the scissors that I've used before, and it has this really nice sort of wiggly serrated edge. And I just think that it gives you that idea of the edge of a stamp. You know how the edge of a stamp is always kind of scalloped? I guess you could call it scalloped in a way. Yesterday when I was cutting this, I was struggling, and I thought, man, why am I struggling? And I decided that it was because I hadn't had any chocolate. That was my diagnosis. Lack of chocolate, therefore lack of strength. I mean, any excuse to have some chocolate, right? Okay, let's see. So, oh gosh. Okay, almost there, for at least for this first one. Okay, tell you. There we go. That one is down. And I think I'm going to pull out. I'm so sorry, excuse me. I'm going to pull out this one and maybe these two, these three. And then we'll age them and I'll show you just how easy it is. And I've got to just get these cut out. I'm sorry for the noise. But this paper is thick and the scissors is old. There we go. We were shoveling snow yesterday, and not a lot. It was more just a sprinkling, really. But if you don't get it off the driveway and it gets cold overnight, it can ice up. So we were getting rid of that. And I was thinking of this craft, and I thought, do I do it? Do I not do it? And I thought, I need to practice what I preach, because I don't preach, but I have to do what I say and just craft for the sake of crafting. Do these things because, man, it's just fun. And that is all I need. It's the only excuse I need to craft is because it's fun. It's a new idea. There we go. I found it. So I did. Then I landed up with a stack of these because I never know when to stop. All right, age this guy up. Here we go. Oh, a little bit on that side. And it completely changes. Look at that one and look at that one. See how it completely changes what they look like. This just looks like, piece of paper with some stamps on it. That now looks like an aged piece of paper. It immediately just gives it, I don't know, that finishing touch look, I suppose. Okay, just like that. Let's do our ladies, because they definitely are Victorian ladies. And Mama and her little girl. And let's give them just like that. Oh, that immediately looks fantastic. All right, and then this little butterfly. I must admit, the butterfly and the dragonfly, my favorite. Okay, there we go. And that one, there we go. And they're done. So I'm going to just put a little bit of double-sided tape on the back of each of these so that I can use them later as stickers. Make that too long, a little fraction too long. That's okay. Down like that. And I did it again. Let's cut this off because it's a little too long. Cut off, you. All right, so there now is my sticker, and I can then go ahead and put some double-sided tape down on the back of all of them, or maybe for these bigger ones I don't put double-sided tape down all the way here. I just put it down at the back there and down here, so when I put it into my journal, it can act as a, what happened to that one? It can act as like a little side pocket type insert holder. So there you go, you guys. Just a quick little craft that I did. Oh, wait, no, I forgot something. They stamps, and stamps cost money. I think we'll stick to our 5-cent theme from our previous stamps. And I'm going to definitely, this is a nice post office. It's not trying to charge us too much. 5 cents, 5-cent stamps. I wish What are stamps these days? I haven't used a stamp in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's not 5 cents. Let's see, we'll put that one there. And like that. Okay, there you go. Now they're finished. Almost forgot. That would have been a bit silly. How can you use a stamp and it hasn't got a price tag on it? All right, so let's put these out. You can see all the examples. Are we in frame? Yep. And bring them down a bit. You can see. There you go, you guys. Well, I hope this is something. Please excuse me. My throat is giving me a hard time again today. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope that you go ahead and you give this a try. See what you think. And if you do give it a try, come and join us on our Facebook group and load up some of your examples, some of your photographs, and we can all see what you did and how you interpreted this craft. We'd love to see it, and we'd love to inspire one another. Thank you so much for visiting with me this morning, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.